Hello, this is AP Statistics 2013, question number 6. And so for the first question, we're going to talk about the two graphs of frequency. This is the frequencies of typhoons for the Western Pacific, and this is for the Eastern Pacific. So the frequency for the Western Pacific is consistently higher than that of the Eastern Pacific, except for in 2010, when they dropped to have the same frequency. They had similar dips in frequency here in 1998, and plateau regions around here through about 2000 to 2002, and decreases into 2010 when they had the same value. The frequency of the Western Pacific was a lot more variable year to year, whereas, especially you can see through here, the Eastern Pacific's frequency was a lot more constant.
For the Western Pacific, we can see a significant decrease from 1997 to 1998 in the number of typhoons, followed by, once again, a significant increase from 1998 to 1999, followed by relative stability from 1999 to 2001, and a slight increase from 2001 to 2002. Then we see a period of instability. 2002 to 2003 shows a decrease, 2003 to 2004 increase, 03 to 04, or 04 to 05 decrease, 05 to 06 increase, 06 to 07 decrease, 07 to 08 relative stability, 08 to 09 once again relative stability, slight increase. Then we show 09 to 2010, large decrease to about 14, same as the Eastern Pacific. Eastern Pacific here we see in 1997 to 1998 there's a decrease, 1998 to 1999 another decrease. 1999 to 2000, an increase, 2000 to 2001, complete stability, followed by a slight decrease from 2001 to 2002. 2002 to 2004, complete stability. 2004 to 2005, increase, followed by 2005 to 2006, decrease. 2006 to 2008, increase overall. 2009 to 2010, decrease to the point where it is exactly the same as the Western Pacific.
Alright, so the next thing that we're going to look at is the 4-year moving averages for this data. Now, here's the chart that we have of the data values. Here we have the number of typhoons per year, and we have the moving averages here for 4 years. Again, same with the Western Pacific, and then the moving averages. So the formula that we have to calculate moving averages is that it's just the sum of the 4 years, and then you divide it by 4. It's just taking a mean. So as they give an example, for 2000, which it would be the first 4 years, that it's the number of all of these typhoons, 22, 16, 15, 21. So you do divided by 4, and it gives you 18.5. So they ask you to do this for the year 2010 in the Western Pacific, and so as you can see by this data, you have 28, 27, 28, and 18. So for the Western Pacific, we're going to do this same thing with 28, 27, 28, and 18 divided by 4. And the answer that you get is 25.25. And that is what I wrote in the table, because it said place it in its appropriate place on the table.
Now we'll put the 4-year average for 2010 for the Western Hemisphere As you can see, we already have the eastern hemisphere, so that's 25.25, so we'll put this about here. Remember, this is not to scale. You can only get it so perfect. Next, we'll consider this graph. The question is, what information is more apparent from the plots of the 4-year moving averages than from the plots of the yearly frequency of typhoons? So we can see that from the 4-year moving averages, the frequency of typhoons in the western Pacific has decreased overall from 1997 to 2010, and that the frequency of typhoons in the eastern Pacific has increased from 1997 to 2010, or stayed roughly the same. It is less apparent which years contain the sharpest increase or decrease in frequency from the 4-year moving scale, and overall it is difficult to tell just how varied the years, the frequency per years can be.